We're recording. We're at Dr. Charles Airbnb.
Yes.
Let's make some revenue, baby. Let's make some revenue. Look at that. Dr. Charles getting fired up. Dr. C, how you feeling tonight, boss man? What's the good word? What's the good word?
Amazing. I just got done hanging out with Uncle G, Grant Cardone himself. Let's go.
Damn, where were you, bro? Give us some behind the scenes celebrity stuff.
I'm in Miami. So yeah. We did a big speak off competition. I was went to his Cabo Mastermind a couple days ago, hang out on his yacht. We were playing poker and I won again. I won again, 22,000.
That's crazy, bro.
Then I donated to RS Foundation again. So yeah. So that's how you roll, man. That's how you do it.
You're amazing. You're amazing. And I want to welcome Iris and Duncan, Willin, Damon, Ethan, Denise, Kiona. We got a lot of very fancy names in here, and Johnny's in the house. And it's 8:09. I want to welcome everyone to Dr. Chow's Airbnb. And I want to say this, guys. I want you to participate. I'm Blanca, Dr. Chow's co-host. I'm his official co-host here to get the conversation fired up. If you do have a question during the presentation, just drop it in the chat and I will ask it at the opportune time so we don't obstruct the flow of Dr. Chow's financial genius teaching us how to make money in B&B. So let's just get a little more warmed up. Johnny, where are you from? Where are you in the world right now, Johnny?
Where is everybody in the world? Put down where you're from and what you're excited about life.
There you go. Where you live and what are you excited about? Put it in the chat. I love that. I love that. All right. Well, without further ado, I'm going to hand the mic back to you, Dr. Chow.
Yeah. No, we got to wait for the people to reply here.
Oh, good point. Let's see. Oh, nobody put anything in the chat yet. Come on.
Turn on your camera, guys. Turn on your camera. I'd love to just interact with you.
Yes, let's connect. Johnny's from Riverside. I love it there. Kiana. Charlotte, Philly, Washington, D.C. We got it all over the map. Show me the money, Dr. Chow.
All right, Johnny. You got nothing into Virginia, the house, Atlanta, Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, Charlotte, California. Give them a hand, man. Vegas, Maryland, Houston. All right.
That is seriously incredible.
Yep. Turn on your camera. I see you. Yep. Yep. I see you, Stephen, Samira, Andy, Sander, Johnny. Yep. Chuma. Okay. What's up, Chuma? Good to see you, buddy. All right, man. We're gonna have some good fun tonight. Also gonna learn a lot of good stuff. How many are ready to make some six-figure income from this? Huh? Yeah, come on, man. Give me more energy in that. The more energy you give me, the more energy I give you, right? So
that's right. Let's go. He asked you a question. Are you ready? Come on, people. Give me a 10 on fire. Let's go, Chuma. Right. Come on, Chuma. You're my person tonight. Let's go.
10x.
But thank you, Samira. Thank you.
Put some fireballs in the chat, man. Tonight's people their lives gonna be changed tonight. That's right. This idea. That's right. This idea really changed my life, man. I became a multi-millionaire because of this idea, of these ideas I'm gonna share with you tonight. Y'all want to be multi-millionaires?
Yes.
Let's go. All right, guys, without further ado, I'm going to do everything in my power to make your time worthwhile. I honor and everybody's here. I don't take it lightly at all because I know your time is super valuable, right? Way more than any money. If I'm going to give anybody my time today, I got to really love those people. And I really got to make sure it's worth my while, right? So I'm going to do my best here to make it worth your while, right? I'm going to share with you some ideas, some experience that really changed my life, changed a lot of people's lives, hundreds of other students, and I know it's going to change yours as well. So, all right, let's real quick here. Quick 1 minute introduction. All right, guys, who in here want to make six-figure income beyond Airbnb that nobody else is teaching, working just a few hours a week, huh? Put down the chat, yeah?
Yeah.
That's what we're going to be show you guys exactly how you can start building a profitable business on Airbnb today, and not just Airbnb, but corporate housing, okay? So I will review with you some simple secret that helped me create a booming business while I travel around the world, enjoy the time with my loved ones. So I can share with you a little bit about my story. Okay. So I came from a third world country, an immigrant from Vietnam, come over here with absolutely nothing. All four of us had to sleep in one tiny bedroom. Can you just imagine that for a moment, right? And my mom and dad in their mid 40s, 50s, they had to start all over. But we determined to achieve the American dream, okay? And we thought the way to get to the American dream is what they've been told us is go to school, get a good grade, get a good job, become a doctor, a lawyer, and then you made it. How many here has heard that before, right? Well, that's what we've been told. That's what I did. I took sacrificing everything, right? I can remember when my mom and dad came over here, no English, no connection. They had to go to work in a dry cleaner, and they had to cut and burn themselves every day just to put food on the table. So I was only 10 years old and I didn't know any better. I saw my mom came home one night and she cooked dinner with one hand. I was like, Mom, are you okay? You know, I know she's not okay. She was crying, you know, but she sucked it up and she said, yeah, I'm fine. I said, I'm fine. You know, she burned herself again. Okay. And that's the day, the night I promised myself I would do whatever it takes, as long as morally, ethically, to take care of her and live the American dream. Okay. So we thought the way to get the American dream is through traditional education. Please mute yourself. Please mute everybody. All right. So we thought a way to get traditional education. So I then spent many years, 8 years of college, right? How many went in college, right? 8 years to become a doctor in pharmacy. Also got my MBA as well. You know, sacrifice our entire life savings and plus a bunch of student loans to make it. So what happened? So first year out of the gate, I worked my butt off and I thought I really made it. I got the white coat. I got the award actually within my first year. I won the Pharmacy of the Year award for Fortune 10 companies. That's pretty good, right? I mean, I was proud of myself. I thought I made it. But then instead of living my American dream, it's more like the American nightmare. Why? They give me more KPIs, they give me more matrix, they give me less help, and they give me more work to do because they know that I can handle it. So I was like, this is BS, man. You know, I didn't work this hard to being frustrated, to be burned out, to be a trapped corporate slave. It's modern slavery. So I was like, I determined to change, okay? I mean, how many in here has climbed the ladder of success just to know that's lean against the wrong wall when you get to the top? Okay, exactly. Let's got some of my doctor friend in here know what I'm talking about. All right. I always got mountain high in debt. I can barely meet my monthly just living paycheck to paycheck because the taxes was killing me, right? Because I didn't have a business. Yeah, and anyway. So I was trapped. I thought I made it, but I was trapped. So then my mom diagnosed with cancer. That I tried all kinds of businesses you can imagine, from online, offline, drop shipping, Amazon, trading crypto, trading Forex, stock options, all of that. You know, open my own like Italian ice small business, do MLM, network marketing, you know, did that too. The 3 feet rule, right? If they next to you 3 feet, you gotta talk to them. That's what network marketing was. Okay. So definitely no fun. Okay. None of it ever really worked because I found out that businesses require 2 things. One is either a lot of time or a lot of money, which I did not have. Okay. So the old model is exchange your time for money directly, like right? 1 hour of your life equal X amount of dollars. And salary is even worse because there's no like they can just overwork you and pay you the same. And then you put your money to retirement account And they told you that when you put money to retirement account, after 50 years, you're gonna get that money, and then you can maybe be alive and still be well enough to actually travel the world. I mean, you know, that doesn't make any sense, does it? You mean you tell me I'm gonna give you all my hard-earned money for the next 40, 50 years, I'm never gonna see it, and then if I want it early, I gotta pay a penalty, right? And then I can't even enjoy life until 50 years from now. While the hedge fund manager, you know, driving helicopter, driving Ferrari, and eating can never say that word. What was that? Fish eggs. What is it? Caviar.
Yeah.
Caviar, right, exactly. You know, so that's BS, man. That's the BS model, right? How many here actually like seen people got rich and got wealthy off of this model? The 401k, IRA, you know, and actually like enjoy life when they're young. Nobody, okay? You could probably be rich by when you're like 70, 80, but who want that life? You know, you can't even do anything. You might even not even be alive, man. You know? Anyway,
Hey, Dr. C, I got a real quick question.
we want to hold all the questions to the end, buddy. But yeah, so I'm in the middle of my presentation right now. So sorry, but yeah, that's how we roll in this this presentation. But yeah, just put your question in the chat. Yeah, because we want to honor everybody's time. So I want to make sure everybody got everything in. But yeah, so that's how we do it here. Anyway, so I was frustrated, I was burned out, and I was trapped. Okay. And prior becoming free, I was working 60+ hours a week. I was lost, I was miserable, and I was rock bottom. Okay. So that's when I met somebody who gave me the epiphany. Is that I could rent vacant homes and I could just sublet and then scale to freedom. That's it. You don't have to own the home. How many here know that real estate is a good investment? It's an amazing investment, the best investment out there, right? How many here has been told that or had thought that you need to buy the home, right? Well, here's the question. How long will it take for you to buy like 10 homes and pay it off? For me, it was like never, right? Because each month I was only like, after everything, I was only like have like $1,000 extra, right? It would take me like 3 years to save up to buy a home. So at that rate, it's going to be like 30 years until I have 10 homes and actually retire and have a good life, right? Now, here's the thing. You can just leverage other people's property. Write this down. Success about leverage. But everybody out there is talking about leveraging other people's money, other people's time, but nobody is talking about other people's property. You know, that's super important, right? Leveraging other people's property. So that's what I did. Because why? Because for one home that you buy, guys, you can leverage 10 other people's properties, literally 10. And you can make like $20,000 a month instead of just one property making $1,000, $2,000 a month. Does that make sense? For the same amount of money. For example, like if you buy a home for, you need a down payment, you need rehab, you need to make it rent ready, so it costs you like 120K. For that 120K, you can do just rent and arbitrage 10 other homes instead of buying just one. You see what I'm saying? And you can arbitrage 10 homes. Each home will net you about $2,000 a month. So that's $20,000 a month of profit. How many here $20,000 a month will change your life? Yeah, be honest in here, right? We're not like multi-millionaires in here, most of us, right? Even multi-millionaires, $20,000 a month in passive income, almost passive income will change some people's lives, right? You don't ever have to worry about much anymore after you get that, right? So that's what I'm talking about. And that's why this one idea really changed my life and changed a lot of hundreds of other people's lives too. So definitely write that down and really understand that, because does Airbnb own any properties? No, right? Airbnb doesn't own any property. Uber doesn't own any cars. And yet they are the biggest company in the world, right? So anyway, the new model, guys, one, you got great, these are the secrets right here. You got great, a scalable business where you do not directly exchange your time for money. You want to earn money while you sleep. How many here want to earn money while you sleep? Okay. And you want to continue to reinvest into your business for years to come. So you want to roll that profit back You don't want to just, spend on that money, right? You want to continue to reinvest to your business. So let's say I have 5 properties and I make 10K a month. Well, that 10K a month, instead of spending it, now I have the capital to do another property, You see what I'm saying? So that's why I love this business, because it does not require a lot of money. It does not require a lot of time, right? Because we're leveraging other people's property. We're leveraging other people's time to fix other places. We're leveraging other people, energy to do all the work, basically, right? We pay them well, but it's great because we don't have to spend our own time and money and energy, okay? And then you want to roll that profit back into your business, and then you grow that portfolio. And then the most important thing is you're gonna have multiple sources of income. That's the most important thing, guys, because just like I was, I know I have some professional who in here, like corporate professional or some kind of professionals, right? I know you're making a lot of money. I have a doctor in here, right? I know you make 6-figure income like I did, but here's the deal, guys. That's only one source of income. When I was a pharmacist, if something happened to me, what happened to my income? Done. Yep, 100%, right? Who's gonna take care of my family? You really gonna think the family, the company, the hospital gonna take care of my family? I don't think so, right? No. So check this out. So now I have like 30 sources of income because I do a lot of of this stuff, corporate housing. So if 2 of the houses burn down right now as I speak to you, I still have like 95% of my income. That's only 5% of my income that I lost. You see what I'm saying? So you think it's really gonna affect my lifestyle? No, right? So that's why you want to have multiple sources of income, guys. I mean, freaking Grant Cardone have thousands of sources of income. He got thousands of units, 12,000 to be exact. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, he just said this the other day, like, he has built so much streams of income that he basically became the ocean now. And there's like no way that he could be broke, just keep continuing. He can't stop the flow anymore. That's where you want to be, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just flowing so much and it just got so much momentum, just keep on flowing, right? So that's what we want. And that is really changing people's lives, because if you keep trading time for money, guys, what do you have left? Nothing, okay? And what is time anyway? Time is life, right? Time is life, guys, okay? So stop trading your life away. It's okay to do it in the beginning, right? To build it up, but then you want to put into a business where it continue to pump out money for you, right? And this business is the best business I found in my 15 years of actually 20 years entrepreneurship, and like MBA, I got my master in business and everything as well, okay? So I discovered this vehicle that helped me to have absolute financial freedom, right? So this is the 2 Comma Club Award, right? It's for recognizing people to help a lot of people through coaching and through business. Anyway, I'm not anything special, my guys. I made a ton of mistakes. I didn't understand how to pick the right location, the right neighborhood, HOA, right? I didn't know how to make it profitable by working less, working smart, not just working hard. I didn't understand how to pitch a landlord to increase my unit size and scale my business. The hard way, guys, is on your own, right? When I first started, I was too stubborn to look for a proven source of income. I wanted to do everything myself. Have you ever heard, like, if I want to get something right, I got to do it myself, right? Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, guys, if you're going to go to war, y'all want to go to war by yourself? Yeah, no, right? No, no way. Don't invite us. Yeah, we're not going to.
Well,
Yeah.
mhm.
Blanca, you got something to say?
I was just going to say, you never want to do this by yourself. That's the whole beauty of your program too, is that you have a team behind you to elevate you and support you, which I love about your program.
Yes, absolutely. So I felt completely lost trying to start a business on my own, right? So I had no mentor, no support group, and no help with all the little stuff that comes with becoming a mega host, right? And financial freedom. So I was confused, trapped, and I lost like the 10 Airbnbs. I opened one up, closed it out, opened up, closed it down, you know. I lost thousands of hours and actually hundreds of thousands of dollars in opportunity costs, you know, by doing it myself and learn from my mistakes, you know. But the great news is that I can save you from these nightmares now, you know, because I've already done it. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I end up scaling to 23 Airbnbs. I made multiple six-figure within months, right? And here's the proof to show it, right? And that's life-changing money right there, you know? Put it in the chat, life-changing money right there, okay? And on top of this, I get the what do you call it? The checks in the mail, not just the money from Airbnb and corporate and Airbnb, but I got checks in the mail. You know, these are directly from the companies. If you got money directly from the companies, guys, you don't have to pay Airbnb any money. You understand that? If you don't have to pay Airbnb money, you keep all that money inside your pocket. Okay. So who is serious about creating long-term business the right way, automatic and scalable? Okay. And this is for you, right? Who is this for? If you're a doer, not just a talker, and this is for you. And if you're not satisfied with the average normal life, you know you deserve more. How many here know you deserve more for you and your family, right? I want to really acknowledge you guys for being here, because otherwise you wouldn't be here. You are definitely not average. You're not normal. Otherwise you wouldn't be here on a Thursday night learning more and becoming more, you know, and just take care of your family. So I want to give you guys, all you guys a hand, okay? Put some love in the chat for your fellow people here. Okay, so why is this different, right? Because corporate housing is rent out to companies, which I will cope with that, right? It's totally different from anything you ever learned before. Anyway, I invest over $1 million into my mindset and my strategies. My one mission, my one goal, my one purpose now is to really help people, regular everyday people, to take the step, believe in themselves, and to make massive lasting change forever, right? Because I already have all that I wanted, guys. Like I could just cruise back and go on the beaches of the wood and just hang out and not have to work like 12 hours a day like I do now, because I'm passionate about helping the individual, helping the stay-at-home moms, helping the truck driver that makes six-figure income, helping another stay-at-home mom to make 20, 30K, thousand, and now she can take her family to Vegas or whatever the hell she want to go, right? And helping my fellow professionals to get financial freedom. You know, that's why I get up early and stay up late, okay? Because my mission to help 1 million people get financial freedom by 2027. 1 million families, excuse me, 1 million families, because it's not just about individuals, it's about families, units, okay? You want to change the world, one family at a time, baby. Let's go. Who do you want to join me on that cost, right? It's a worthy cost, right? So what is corporate housing arbitrage? Leveraging other people's property through subleasing agreements. You don't even have to own these properties. You sublet them, right? And then you lease them out to other companies, you know, not just Airbnb, VRBO, but directly to all kinds of companies, like insurance companies. You know, you got flood in your place, you got hail damage, you got earthquake in California. Where are those families staying? Do they really want to stay in the hotels for months? No way, right? If they have pets, if they have kids, they want a backyard like this beautiful home that I'm staying here in, you know, right, like your home. They want a backyard, they want a grill, they want to feel like home, you see? And also corporate traveler, you know, you have 4 guys, you know, or 4 ladies, whatever, you know, instead of having 4 hotels for your company, you can just rent 1 home, right? If you're a business owner, which one would you rather rent? A home for 4 of your employees or 4 hotels? Which one will cost savings you? 1 home.
A home.
Yeah, we will save you like 70% of the cost, man. And then the employees are more productive. They're more happy because they don't have to go out and eat. and eat unhealthy food and pay a crazy amount, like thousands of dollars a month, that's a lot of money for students. I mean, for yeah, students and also for regular employees, right? So that's why this is powerful. Okay, and this has been around for a while. Just not many people know about it. You know, I'm here to give you the secret. Okay, that that really like the circle inside of in the corporate housing circle. They tell me, "Chow, what are you doing, man? Tell me all your secrets. Don't tell them. You know, just keep them dumb and just work like a slave till all they die. You know." No, I mean that's basically what it's saying. But I was like, hell no, I want to help people, man, because I was one of the modern slavery. But anyway, so this is not active income, guys. You do not have to earn more. You just have to, like, do not have to trade your time for money. You just simply set it up, and then you leverage all the other stuff that we talk about, and then it almost passes. Like it's about a few hours a week. Okay, nothing is completely passive, right? I mean, somebody will tell you it's 100% passive, blah blah. They probably, yeah, whatever. But who in here would like to spend a few hours a week and make multiple six-figure income? Okay, just a few hours a week. That's it. Very low investment of time and money with high return on cash flow. So any business that you're looking for, you want to have asymmetrical risk to reward ratio. I learned this from Tony Robbins. You know, he's a billionaire. Tony Robbins said, low risk, super high reward. So that's this business, because the worst case scenario is you lose your deposit and first month rent. That's it, right? You're not losing like hundreds of thousands of dollars like you're doing a flip, or like me open a restaurant, $400,000. You don't lose that, right? You know, so that's all you do. But if you get it right with this, you can make 10 times that a year. You make about 24,000 a year per home. You see? So if you go to bat and if you get, you know, 3 out of 10, you become the world, you know, Hall of Fame. Okay. Well, here, guys, all you need is just get 1 out of 10, and you're pretty much good. Okay, but you're not gonna get 1 out of 10. With our system, you look at least getting 8 or 9 out of the 10 that you invest in, right? Because we already perfected our system after 7 years doing this. So this is how successful people become wealthy, right? They let money work for them. They let people, energy, and all of that work for them, right? The more people that you can leverage, the better, guys. You know, you pay them well, definitely pay them well. But I'm providing jobs. I tell you, my plumber, my AC guy, my maid love me, right? They changed my life, man. You know, because I take care of them, right? I give them jobs. Just like you can provide jobs, okay, for people. Find the right location. Ask to sublease, set up to stand now, and tap into corporate housing are the 4 steps in our proprietary system. It's called a FAST method. How many want to make money fast, right? Exactly. So find the right location. Now, what's the number one rule in real estate? You know, put down the chat. Number one rule in real estate. Blanca, you see.
I know what I think it is, but let's let Andy says location, even location. That's right, guys.
Right. How many have been
Melissa
told
Mecca.
that in order to pick the right location, you got to do a ton of research, right? You got to have a ton of software. You got to hire a ton of consultant or whatever, right? Take you years to find out, okay? Or at least like days or months, okay? What if I can tell you that there's a way that I have figured out, it took me years to figure out, but you can figure out the right location within minutes. Well, you guys want to hear that? Minutes, guys, minutes.
Hell yes.
Okay.
We want to get all the answers as fast as we can so we can get to the money faster.
That's right. That's right. So guys, I'll give you a little secret, okay? It's called the 3 H's. H's. So put down in the chat what are your guesses for the H's, and if you already know the answer, you watched this before, you please don't participate in this. But
what is an H signifying? Location, location, location. Who can come up with an H? Come on, Andy. You're smart as a fox. I want to see an H. What's an H that shows where an amazing location is? Anybody have any up? Andy says hotels. That's one of them. Ping, ping, Andy. Andy, you came through for me, my fox.
give me a hand for Andy.
Woo.
Yes.
Samira
Thank
says
God.
also hotels. Good job, Samira. I hope
Good.
dinner's done soon because I'm getting hungry. What else? Who's got another H for me? Come on. Hotels. Who are the upscale wealthy people that know where to put hospitals? Ethan got it. Good job, Ethan. Good job. Hospitality, says Damon. Close to hotels. So far, we got hotels and hospitals, but good effort, Damon.
Awesome.
Damon, I want you to come on camera because I like my smart people on video.
There you go. So
There he
hospital,
is.
yeah, whoever,
All right, he's sporting a very fancy sweatshirt tonight. All right, thank you, Damon. What's up, Damon?
right. Who said hospitals?
Ethan.
Ethan, all right, give him a hand. Yes.
Woo, woo,
All
woo.
right.
All right,
So
everybody
the
give
last-
him a hand. Let's go.
Yeah, so the last H is drum roll, highways. Okay. So where two highway intersect is where you want to be. So when two highway intersect, you're gonna see that most of the hotels is gonna be in one of those four intersections, one of the four piece of pie, right? Where all those hotels and hospital come together, that's where you want to be. Why? Because the hotels, the hospital, they already done a ton of research, right? Don't you think that they drop $100 million into it? Don't you think they have like 10 analysts analyze the whole location, all the demographic, every single thing that they can think of, spend probably $1 million to figure that out before they drop 100 million, you know? So why do we need to do more research? Very low, right? So that's it, guys. Those are the three H's that really help, right?
I love
gave
it.
you I just gave you like $1 million right there, you know?
That's a lot.
that-
That's a lot.
Right? Like seriously, like location is the most important thing in real estate, right? So,
Totally.
you know, now I do have a couple more H's, but I'm not gonna give that away, you know. It's just for my mastermind. All right.
Cool.
But anyway,
Very cool.
ask the sublease. How do you ask the sublease? Okay. So most other people out there tell you like, hey man, can I Airbnb your property? You know, make a ton of money, you know, you can trust me, right? You know, it's all gonna be good, man. I know it's a bunch of vacation frat boys, you know, sorority, but it's all gonna be good, you know. I would never take care of the property, you know, right? Right. I mean, who would want to like, you know, give up your home for somebody like that? Okay, to do vacation rental. I mean, come on, the vacation are like people partying, people you're having a good time, invite 100 other frat boys over, right? Throw a big ass party and leave everything crazy, right? Because they're on vacation, man. They don't care. It's not their home, right? However, when you do corporate housing, it's different. If you want to lose your job, yeah, you mess up the place and you throw a party, you drink and all that, right? But who didn't want to like lose their job, right? So that's why corporate housing is so powerful. And then insurance housing, you know, families, they're family, they established, they already have great credit, they have great job. That's why they have insurance in the first place, right? They're not gonna mess it up, right? But even if they do, hello, companies and insurance got a tons of resources. You see what I'm saying? I mean, how many evictions do you think I had over the years if they are corporate housing? Put down in the chat. Is it 10, 100? Now, I've been doing this for like 7 years, right?
I'm curious. We got 0, we got 5, we got 0. Andy the Fox says 5. He's on a roll tonight. Will he be right again? Carla Semeco says 0. I say 0 because I think corporate clients aren't stupid.
Yep. So 0. Okay.
Woo!
Now, you know anything? Do we have any? If you're a landlord in here, put down L in the chat. Okay, like you actually have properties that you're renting out, right? If you're a landlord in here, you know that that's like unheard of. Okay, for doing 7 years, 30 properties and you have no evictions. Okay, why? Because these companies, they have money, guys. They don't want to, you know, haggle on stupid stuff when they just cut you a check to them is a few $1,000 is nothing. Okay. So, so that's why I love this business, versus like vacation rental. Yes, I had to evict some stupid people, or some just, people that like, whatever. But anyway, leverage our corporate housing network. The way we pitch is different. The way we pitch is this. We're leveraging our corporate housing network. So, hey, Mr. Landlord, I love your property. I love everything about it. So what we do is corporate housing. So what I mean by that is we rent out to companies. So these are professionals, these are companies, so they will take care of the property. We have over 100 members, and we've done over 100 properties nationwide with a combined 20 years experience. Okay. So, and then we do it as a team as well, right? So that's why if your property is qualified for what we do, one, we're gonna have it deep clean every single few months. Secondly, and we're gonna pay for it. Secondly, any maintenance under $200 a month, we're gonna pay for it as well. Okay. And then we have corporate clients, so they're gonna definitely take care of the property. So let me ask you this: is anybody that applied for this property actually offer you all these above? They're like, you out of your mind? This is too good to be true right now. No, but like, just to tell them, yeah, here's our website, here's our partner website, right? We build our own website here. It's beyondchn.com, and we have our partners within the community as well to come in on here, right? So look, super professional, right? You have partnership in here, and these are our partners right here. Okay. And you can click on any one of these. And these are all of our mastermind members, right? Click on any one of these, and then it will lead to their website. So you see what I'm saying? It's not just you. This is going to war with the whole army, right? See, Monique Ma Properties and the lead partner, the Beyond Corporate Housing Network. You see what I'm saying? So we're building a network, right? A system. And that's why it's super powerful. If you show any landlord this, and if they have half the brand, they would know this is much better than, vacation rental, okay? And that we are professional, that we can do this. All right. Does that make sense for people? Yeah. Put some fireball, some love in the chat, okay? You learned something new today. Something you can use, something that will change your life, okay? All right, guys. So, yeah, I mean, I literally just gave you a script that's worth about $1 million again, 7 figures. Okay, because it's made me millions. Literally, that script is what got me and a lot of my students a lot of properties that we don't even know how to do it with. Like one of our students, his name is Ricky, he got 5 properties within like 5 weeks. I tell people, like, if you do like 2 a month, that's the average. This guy do 5. Okay, it's a beast, right? And now after the first 5, he doesn't even need to go and pitch this anymore, because if you have a good relationship and you present yourself well and you be the best tenant, these people are gonna have more properties, more friends for you, right? So getting property is not hard. It's all about mindset and just taking massive action. Just do it, okay? And then the S is set up to stand out. How do you set up to stand out, right? Super important, okay? So, this would be like 2 days workshop right here, each of these topics. But anyway, just real quick, I give you some strategies. So these, you want to, basically the small stuff that will actually help people give you good reviews, right? So you want to have, for the guys, so for the girls, you want to send them like chocolates, right? Amazon chocolates, Starbucks gift cards, some kind of, something small, like maybe hand lotion or something. So the people love, like girls love that, right? Ladies love that, okay? For guys, we just want to grill, right? Some beer and some beef, So, but anyway, and then how you set up the furniture, right? Furniture, you want to get some modern looking furniture, right? But anyway, we don't have much time to go into that. But you can either rent or buy the furniture, right? And we have all the connections for that as well. But T is to tap into corporate housing. So how do you tap into corporate housing? Okay, so there's two ways. One is the hallways on your own is to go out and call all the people, call all the human resource department of all the companies, and tell them this is what we do, right? And this, you know, and then give them their phone number and all of that. Do it one by one. If you have any corporate clients, come to us. Okay. Now that can take a while, as you can see, and a lot of work. Or the other way is just join our mastermind. It will give you all the sources that we got over the years, right? I already vetted them. These are sources I already use. They actually pay, and they pay well, right? And I will show you how to talk to them, right? And on top of that, you in a mastermind network, right? So if one of the mastermind members, they have leads that they don't have houses for, they can share those leases with you, right? And maybe give them a referral fee, whatever. You see what I'm saying? So it's the power of the community, of a tribe, not just one, right? So that will be the easiest way and the fastest way. Up to you. So the formula, what is the formula? First month rent plus deposit. You can either buy or rent the furniture, right? So you want to 2 times the rent plus utilities. You can charge them. Now, you know, then you can be flexible a little bit. You know, for me, I'm happy if it's 2 times the rent. That's fine. You know, so you gotta just be you know, don't be too strict. You gotta be adaptable to your market, to the season, to what's going on in your area, right? But let me ask you this: if you're making $2,000 a month on average, you know, sure, even if you make 1,500, is it worth it? You know, that absolutely, right? You just keep doing that. It's just flowing in every single month like clockwork, right? That's the most important thing. It's not like you keep trading 1 hour for X amount of dollar, etc. You know, so if the cost to do it, 1 month rent, 1 month deposit, let's say on average is $2,500 for rent, $2,500 for deposit. That's 5,000, right? If you buy the furniture, that's about 7,000. So that's $12,000 for each arbitrage if you buy the furniture. Okay, so $12,000. Now 2,500 is the rent that you're paying the landlord. You're charging the companies about 5,000 to 5,500. You see, so you're making like at least 2,000 a month. And if you make $2,000 a month, you only need $12,000 to get one started. Everybody tracking? $12,000 to get one started. You make $2,000 a month right away. So how many months does it take for you to make your money back? 6 months, exactly. So you got smart guy right here. Xander, yeah, 6 months. So within a year, what kind of return on investment is that? 200% return, right? How many here are getting more than 20% return on your money right now? Okay. You're lucky if you don't get negative 20% because of inflation, right? So that's the power of leverage, guys. You can only do this by this model, by the way. You know, you can't have this kind of return by buying properties. You know, you buy a property, it's going to cost you, it does, you know, 12,000 is nothing. You buy a property, you're going to need at least 120,000, you know, 10 times more, right? To all the closing costs, all the rehab, make it rent ready, everything. Okay. Now, here's another way: is you can rent the furniture instead of buying the furniture. You know, you rent the furniture, you just need first month rent, 2,500, first month deposit, 2,500, 5,000. Maybe it costs another 1,000 to rent the furniture. So total outgo is investment is 6,000 to get one started. 6,000, and you make $2,000 a month. How many months does it take for you to recoup your investment? 3 months. You know, what kind of return? 400% return. Is that crazy? You see? So how you get rich, how you stay rich, and how you get freedom is how fast. It's called the velocity of return on investment. It's how fast you can make your money back. Okay. And that's the faster, the better. And you can only get there again through leverage. Okay. So 5 properties, $2,000 a month per property. That's $10,000 a month. That's 6-figure income in America. Did you know how much I make after 8 years of grueling medical school, and cost me 8 years and also hundreds of thousands, like $300,000 of school loans? Yeah, exactly. 7,000 after taxes, correct. I mean, on paper it's 10,000, but really I got killed by the taxes. The good thing about this business is most of the things are tax write-offs, okay? Because you have a real estate business, you don't have a job, you are a real estate business, what you can qualify for real estate professionals, you know, and you can write off like 90-something% of your expenses, right? So disclaimer, I'm not a tax attorney, I'm not a tax accountant, this is not legal advice, talk to your CPA, blah, 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 right? That's the disclaimer, okay? But this is a real life experience that I have done, and I hope a lot of people have done it. Many people, you guys know, right? You know, business owner. Most business owners, if you know what they are doing, they pay less taxes than regular employees. And these business owners make millions of dollars, okay? This is how the game play, guys. You gotta play the game, okay? You gotta get in the game, okay? Of being an entrepreneur, doing real estate, because that's the biggest tax saving there. Success 80% mindset and 20% strategy, right? This helpful for people, right? You see how it changed your people's lives, right? So all these billionaires right here, I mean, Grant Cardone even said himself publicly, he will pay less in taxes than, you know, than most W-2s employees out there, okay? Right? And he's a billionaire. He makes hundreds of millions of dollars a year, right? Why? Because he got 12,000 units of real estate to offset it, okay? Tony Robbins, Sam, he got a bunch of real estate too. Richard Branson, of course, he got multiple hundreds of businesses, okay? So I learned from the right people, guys. No matter the obstacle, I refuse to give up, right? So I got a chance to play chess with Richard Branson, play poker with Grant Cardone, hang out with private studio of Tony Robbins, right? I'm a Tony Robbins platinum partner, right? I mean, who would like to do something like that with all these people? These are multi-billionaires, okay? So yeah, so basically get your freedom so you can do cool things like this, okay? All right, I persisted, I learned, I figured out that scale. I generated millions of dollars. I gave up the excuses. I traded them for working smarter and 10 times my return on investment, okay? So the easy way to mimic other people's success, model them and then master it and then multiply. Mimic, model, master, and multiply, okay? So check this out, guys. If all this did is to give you the freedom lifestyle, it would be worth it to do this, right? Of course, right? If all this did, guys, to give you the skill set to earn multiple 6-figure income in the next 6 months, it would be worth it to do it. It's not going to take you 8 years like I did with pharmacy, right? Or 12 years like my brother, medical school here. You know, he got in the deeper pocket. Okay, deeper hole, what I was saying. I love you. All right. See what I'm saying? And then after that, we got still trade out time for money, guys. And my dentist friend, he's making 400K or 500K, but listen, if he stopped working, he's not making money. You know, dentists got the highest number of suicidal in the world, right? Because they overwork, man. They don't know how to make passive income. That's why I'm so passionate about this, right? Because if you don't know how the money game work, the mindset works, you'll be just slaving away the rest of your life, man. You know, I give you straight. So if all this did, most importantly, is spend the time with your loved one and really live a life on passion and purpose, would be worth it to do this. Okay. So this is my mom and dad here. So I want to take you back into the hospital bed. It was 3 a.m. You know, And it was like years ago, okay? My mom was about to go through brain surgery, and I was I was still going through pharmacy school at the time, right? Actually, she had 3 brain surgery. So because the cancer had spread, okay? And yet I couldn't even stay with her because I had to go back to work, right? So I was trapped, I was frustrated, I was burnt out, guys. No freedom, okay? Even as pharmacist, even as lawyer, doctor, right? And I didn't have the time or the money to take care of her. So I had to figure out something fast, right? I don't know how much time she had. So that's why it gave me the burning fire to figure this business out. Because people get comfortable when their why is not big enough, guys. If your why is big enough, you can change the world, right? You can do whatever you want. Okay, so focus on your why. What is your deeper why? Not just the surface, not just the money, the fame, fortune, all of that. Why do you want that? Why do you want that? Me, because I just want to really take care of my mom and dad and repay them for all the sacrifices they've done for me, coming to a brand new country, sacrifice everything, and work 7 days a week, 12 hours a day, cut and burn themselves just to put food on the table and put me through school, right? So that's my deep why back then, right? So because of this business, because of the financial freedom, I was able to get my freedom and then get them their freedom, bought them the dream home, take care of them, go to the doctor every week, you know, it took a lot of doctor visit, you know, a lot of money to take care of health, right? It's all because of this business. I'm very grateful. And now 12 years, she's a cancer thriver, 12 years now, you know, give God a hand for that, you know, give her a hand for that, right? She's a champion. And then I was able to bring them to all their favorite vacation now, you know, overlooking the sunset on the beaches of the world. You know, picture a day where I took them to this beautiful resort here, overlooking the water, beautiful sunset, you know, having dinner together, watching the birds fly, and the breezes, you know, flowing in our faces. And it was just a beautiful moment. And my mom was so happy, smiled ear to ear, and looked at me deep in the eye and said, "Son, thank you so much for taking the step of faith and do this business back then, even though I was against you. I was the one that said, I was the naysayer. You know, I was the one that's trying to stop you, but you didn't listen. Thank God you didn't listen to me. And you pushed through, you know, and you made it happen. So that way we can enjoy living the dream life right now and never have to worry about anything anymore, right? So picture that day for you. Picture that day for your family. What would that be like? To go on your dream vacation, where would you go? How would your family respond, right? Really picture that vividly each and every single day until it happens, guys, because it will happen as long as you don't give up and you vividly picture it in your mind. And you feel the emotion of it as if you're already doing it right now, right? So now is the time, right? Because the only time we have is what, guys? Now, right? So now is the time to take a step of faith and figure this out before it's too late, right? Now is the time to invest into yourself, because that's the best investment out there and have infinite return. And now is the time to set up your family for a legacy. Legacy of love, legacy of life, of freedom. It's all about freedom, guys. Now is your time, okay? So I show you, I'll end with this. So I'm here just to show you different paths you can take, right? Now, some of you might say, oh, I just have my 401k and I just put money in there and stock, whatever. And one day I'll be all right, whatever day, I don't know when, but it's, did you know that in order for you to make $10,000 from your 401k or stock market, you need $2.5 million saved up? Let me ask you a question. At your current saving rate, you don't have to answer this, by the way, you just answer it in your head. At your current saving rate, how long will it take for you to save $2.5 million? Right? Tough question, right? Exactly. For me, at pharmacist level, it was never. Okay. So basically, I will work until I die. Okay. So that's the hard way. Now, the easy way, you just do this business part-time and you make six-figure income. That's it. And you can work from anywhere in the world, guys. I literally work this business from anywhere in the world. I traveled around the world before. Okay. Because all you need is just internet connection. That's it. Okay. And you don't have to wait 8 years of school to make money. You can make money literally this month, right now, before Christmas even, So our philosophy is the best investment you can make is in yourself, right? The more you learn, the more you earn. That's Warren Buffett said that. The mistake that you will make when you live here, one, not knowing the market, not knowing which is a good deal or bad deal, going at it alone, not leveraging mentors and their lesson, lack of motivation, lack of accountability. Think you know it all. That's a bigger thing. Because if you think you know it all, nobody can help you, man. I cannot help you. Wander aimlessly for years trying to source the corporate clients. These are the common mistakes that we see. Okay. So that's why we look for three things when we admit anybody into our program. Number one is your attitude. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good is your attitude? Okay. It's got to be an 8, 9. Then okay. Number two is how coachable are you? Right? Because if you're the smartest, but you think you know it all, nobody can coach you, it's not going to be a good fit. At least an 8 or 9 on coachability. And number three is, are you a giver, not just a taker, right? Because life is not all about take. What's in it for me? What's in it for me, guys? It's all about giving. Give, serve. That's when you be the happiest. And that's when it's going to come back to you, pressed down, shaking, pouring over. Okay. So anyway, so our guarantee is when you follow this is a no-brainer right here, no-brainer guarantee. When you follow a mastermind and coaching, and if your first property is not booked after 30 days of it going live on our platform, I will actually personally pay you the first month rent of your lease. So you got no risk. You see what I'm saying? It's a small risk, but I even eliminate it for you. So I don't want to hear any excuses. Okay. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, it's unheard of, man. I mean, this is a no-brainer guarantee, really. Nobody else doing this, seriously. So, I mean, what else can I do for you, man? I give you all the sources. I give you all the script. I give you the mastermind you can connect with and partner with. I even give you a guarantee. I mean, shoot. I mean, I don't know what else I can do for you. All right, so who want more help in here? Okay. So Nino gonna drop a link in the chat. I want you to bookmark that link, whatever it is, book a call with our top advisor right now and see if it's a good fit for you. If it's not a good fit, all good, right? We want to make sure it's the right fit for us as well, but we don't want to take on everybody. We don't have space for everybody, guys. We don't have the bandwidth for it. So only book if you're serious, okay? Because we want to save that spot for people who are serious. All right, so anyway, I'm gonna play this.
I jumped into this group and I'm happy to report that I had huge success. I received 3 bookings that covered 5 months in 7 days. I'm profiting around $7,000.
We got our first lease signed within a week of joining the program. And that was insane because it was our first big goal, right? Like get our first lease signed, and we saw it as this really big mountain.
Got it set up in a few days, got it listed, and then we got our
retired now.
first
She's a pharmacist.
First month, I was able to lock my
Amanda is a
first
stay-at-home
property in.
mom.
I
She's
was
making
gaining about
$30,000 a month now.
This group is filled with people of all different levels of experience. And then, of course, we have Dr. Chow, the guru.
Dr. Cho and his team have been absolutely amazing.
So Dr. Chow would do a market analysis with us to show us the best areas to invest and get started in. And that was really helpful. Being part of a community of people that are doing it successfully, it makes you feel confident in the moment.
the one who's going to help me get to my goals when it comes to the income flow from here. And this is almost happening, right? Aside from setting it up for the very first time.
Tired, quit my job, 9 to 5, making surgeon money, really good money.
I'm 25.
I'm 27. Honestly, we're happier than ever.
B&B secrets.
You gotta do it. Burn your boats, man. Man, you just gotta surround yourself with people that are like-minded, share the same passion for life, and don't let anybody tell you that you can't accomplish what you want to accomplish.
And that's this group. Get in this group, you'll do it. You'll quit your job.
That's right. Yeah.
In your 20s and be free.
Absolutely.
Right? That's awesome, man. All these guys. How many properties do you have? 7.
He got
How many
15
months?
now. 15.
4 months.
1,500 to 2,500 a month.
Per home. Yeah. So that's 6-figure income right here, right? And you're about to get freedom, right?
Definitely. I'm about to quit my job.
That's right. Yeah.
He just quit a job like a few months ago.
2 months, and the second one plan is to do a lot more very soon. This guy's great, man. You gotta check him out. He's awesome. If I was you, I would join right away.
Awesome, man. Join us, guys. We're gonna have a lot of fun right here, man.
All right, guys. So, yeah, again, serious applicants only, right? Anyway, so any questions?
I'm not seeing any in the chat. If anybody has one, you can raise your digital hand or drop it in the chat and I'll be happy to ask it for you if there's any questions. There was one when you say corporate, is the customer always a corporate? Andy had asked that question earlier. Did you want to address the type of tenant? Is it always corporate?
So corporate housing is, there's a lot of people, different kind of companies. There's construction companies, there's IT companies, it could be TV show, it could be anything, right? So those are corporate, so those are companies. The other one is insurance companies. So insurance housing families that will stay because their homes get damaged through natural disaster, right? Hurricane, any kind of earthquake or whatever, right? So that is how those work. We also got medical travel professional that will pay for like travel nurses, travel doctors, right? We got relocation people, professional that moving into town, they need months and the company will pay for that for the relocation. So those are all possibilities. Yes.
And he also asked another great question. Do you, if there is a poor performing, do you use other sublet income to float the poor performing, or how do you handle poor performing?
Yes, absolutely. So there's different strategies that we can do it. We can show you some pricing like techniques. There's also some things you can update your listing that will make it better. You can also building relationship, all that help, right? And also being part of the mastermind with other people, you can get leads that are, you know, that other people don't have the properties to take, and they can share those leads with you. So all of those will help. But there's a lot of strategies to offset that. But yeah, absolutely right. If you have that's why we want to have multiple properties, right? You want to have multiple sources of income, so you don't just depend on one source. So, you know, if you have 10 or like that lady there and 15 properties, you know, everybody can have 1 or 2 vacant, but you got 15 property, the other one's gonna offset it way better, right? And then it within a couple of weeks or something, those are gonna be few anyway, you know. So, but yeah, it's gonna offset each other out.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. And another question is, as far as the pricing of the mastermind program, they will receive that information during their one-on-one. Is that correct?
Yeah, exactly. Book a one-on-one call, depending on where you're at, and we got to see if you qualify for us as well before we can talk about any kind of program and see which one better fit for you. So that's why it's best book a call with and also take it seriously, right? Because this is your life, man. I mean, this is not, you know, this is your life we're talking about. So if you have a spouse, bring a spouse, partner, business partner, bring a business partner, have a quiet place, right? Book a time where you can be home and be present. Okay. So so that way we can help you. We're gonna ask you some questions to see how we can help you and what's the best fit for you.
All right, well, right now, there are no other questions in the chat. Dr. C, amazing presentation. Thank you very, very much for sharing your wisdom. I guess I have a question. You've been so successful financially with this program. Why did you choose to share it with the world as opposed to just keep on making millions and not tell anyone?
Yeah, that would be the selfish thing to do and the easier thing to do. So it took me a while to consider to launch all of this because it is a lot of work in the beginning. Now it's still a lot of work too. But anyway, the reason because there's got to be a bigger purpose in life, right? To get up every day and know that we're doing something that changes people's lives than just making a buck, right? So the best time that I have, the most satisfaction I have is where, like Anne, where she thanked me every day that because of what I've done for her and her family, she's able to stay at home. She's actually in Vietnam right now, having vacation of her life, right? 6 weeks vacation, okay, 6 weeks. And she can control that and do whatever she want to do, right? Versus slaving away and super stressed out before as a loan officer, working like 50 hours a week, right? So those are the type of people the type of stories, the type of things that got me going, right? Through all the tough times, through all the naysayers, through all the negative people and all of that, right? And really help people.
Amazing. Well, that is very kind of you. And I really believe sharing our gifts is the greatest gift you can give to anyone. So thank you for doing that. Thank you everyone for being here tonight. Book your one-on-one if you feel you are a serious applicant for this program. Nito just reposted that link in the chat. And I wish everyone a wonderful, wonderful night. Have a beautiful holiday season. We'll be back again next week with Dr. Chow. Dr. Chow, many thanks to you again.
All right, take care, guys. God bless. Okay, follow me on social media too, and we'll reach out on there. If you have any questions. So let's go out with put our hands into the screen like this. I'm gonna count down from 10 to 1, and we're gonna yell out freedom. Okay.
All right.
So everybody, y'all can unmute everybody. Participation, guys, come on, let's go. Put out in your fist. Yeah. I'm gonna start accounting starting now. So everybody count with me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Freedom!
Freedom! Freedom! Freedom! Yes, yes, yes. Let's go. Peace, guys. If I don't see you, Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas. Bye, everyone.